Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel. Todd, 3 wins in the last 3 matches. You're just hoping to take that form into this weekend?
I think it's important that we have that mentality. The wins and the losses, you kind of walk that razor's edge. Some games we've lost. Maybe I feel that we possibly shouldn't have given those points away. And, we didn't have our best game in Dundee, but we found a way to grind it out and win that hockey game when we weren't at our best. So we had a few player meetings this week and an upbeat week of practice, a little bit of fun. But players know that they got to bring a lot more. Our home form's been great. Our road form hasn't. And if we want to make a run here in the second half, I think it's important that guys get ready to bring it for 120 minutes a weekend. We've got a very busy schedule here in January. But it's amazing what 3 wins can do for the confidence. So I'd like to think that'll carry on, and we've got a big one against Manchester here on Saturday.
And just how vital is that home form been so far this season and going to the next part? It's 13 wins out of 19 home matches this season.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly it. 13 wins out of 19 is a great record. I noticed you didn't say out my away record because it's something that we're working on fixing certainly this month, and keep stringing these wins together. But you're right, the home form's been very good. Sometimes we tend to dip on the second game of the weekend, and that's something that we've really focused on this week.
And with the away form, that's 2 away wins in a row, so is that something to build on?
Yeah, you better believe it. I mean, you go into these buildings, and much has been made about it. All teams seem to be playing very well in their own buildings this year. But we've gone into 2 rinks there, 2 division rinks, and got 4 valuable points. So we want that to continue. We go down to Nottingham on Sunday, a team we beat up here 5-2. They've been playing some better hockey, and but we're going to have to go down there confidently, and we want to bring a couple points up the road.
Given what's happened in the last match against Manchester Storm, what are you expecting going into the home game on Saturday?
I wouldn't even make an issue of that. I know that the most important thing is we go into this realizing that it's a division game that's going to keep us top of the conference. That has to be our goal. That has to be our number one goal and our only goal, to go out there, the task at hand, and put together a solid 60 minutes. At times we come out and we're playing exactly like we should. We go up a couple goals. It's almost like we take our foot off the gas or ease up a little bit. We've been trying to demand that these guys have a killer instinct, and games that you are winning, realize you're in control and have maturity and see it out. Games that maybe aren't going your way, like Dundee, we saw both sides. We eased off, they caught up, went ahead. We had a bit of adversity, but to give credit to the guys, they found a way to grind it out. So it's just about finding a way to win hockey games, and that's what we have to do.
How much confidence do you have going into the season trying to win the conference?
It's really tight, and I know that our 2 closest competitors have a number of games in hand on us. We have the points in the bag, and it's just something that we have to continue to fight up there. We don't want to slip up. So every conference game that comes up, we're treating as a playoff game, and must wins for us. If you want to stay up there and you want to be contending for this title, we got to win the remainder of our conference games, and who knows, we might rely on a favor or 2, but we'll worry about ourselves.
And do you believe Fife Flyers are the best team in the conference?
I think we're certainly capable of that. We haven't shown that consistency. We've had a number of weeks throughout the season where we really dipped in form and not played our best hockey. But the last 6-7 weeks, I feel we've turned a corner. We've let a couple slip, but for the most part, the wins are starting to piece together, and we just got to keep building on it.
Michael Dorr and Shane Stockton missed the last few couple of matches, so are they expected back anytime soon?
I'd like to think so. We're carrying an extra import right now, and we're still a guy down. These guys are skating with us again, so I think it's vital that we get them into the lineup and get them playing again. I could give maybe a few other guys a deserved rest. But let's say we're making good progress with it, and it's going to be short term rather than long term.